Welcome to Travel Talk. Tonight we are talking about the remainder of the DVC resorts and shades of green. Look, we're actually going to complete the DVCs.
We did it. We told you guys that it eventually happened.
I don't remember where we left off, do you?
I don't either. Pick something and we'll go with that.
I think we left off at like Beach Club or something like that.
Probably. That sounds good. We'll roll with that. That's totally where we left off.
So if you're new here, we are travel agents and we can book anything, but when it comes to our channels, because we are very much Disney, we focus on Disney and Universal, but we do also include other things, like we may talk about Busch Gardens, traveling there, traveling abroad, going on a cruise, traveling to local areas in your state, because we can book anything that is commissionable.
Yep.
Hi, Katrina. Welcome in.
Hey, Katrina.
Let's see. Where was I?
That worked. Cool. I had one of the stickers on my computer came off, and it had left a gummy residue, and so I was looking it up, and it said that isopropyl alcohol will take it off, and it did.
Okay, so I think we left off at Beach Club, or we did Hilton Head. I remember doing Hilton Head. Did Old Key West?
We did the Poly.
We did the Poly. We did.
So we're ready for Riviera. We did not do Riviera.
Okay, so we've got Riviera. Okay, so yeah, I was like, surely we did this. Okay, so what we did last time is we mentioned how many points each room start at. So Riviera starts at 10 points per night. It will vary depending on time of year you go, what type of room you get, etc. And we're just kind of going into these resorts and reviewing them. You don't have to be a DVC member to stay there. You can rent DVC points.
Or you can book straight cash.
Yeah. So the Riviera is their newest resort. Aside from the resort they are opening over at the Swan and Dolphin area, the reserve, it's not open yet. So technically this is still their newest resort.
And the Swan Dolphin and Swan Resort aren't technically Disney properties. They are actually owned by Marriott.
Right. They're considered like select
Good neighbor.
Good neighbor, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. So you still get Disney benefits that way, but I will say my friend Christina is staying at either the Swan or Dolphin, I don't remember which one. And when she booked her trip for October, she had to wait a couple of days before she can make reservations. And she missed out on Magic Kingdom reservation for October 1st and like stressed about it for months until they opened up new reservation opportunities. So just keep that in mind. If you were to book a Good Neighbor resort, you don't get like right away access to like do your park reservations, to do dining reservations. It takes a couple of days before it enters into My Disney Experience. Whereas
sometimes we as travel agents actually though can get that expedited for you. So perk of booking with one of us if you're staying at Swan and Dolphin.
True.
But be aware that Swan and Dolphin and Swan Resort will have a $35 per day resort fee, and that is something that you do not pay up front. You pay when you get there. And it is not something that you can opt out of paying. And they do charge for parking. So
in addition to the 35.
Right.
Yeah. Which is nuts, because then parking's like 25 or 27.
You're paying an additional almost $60 a night.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people who use like their Marriott reward points for it. So it's like it cuts down the cost. But, tangent.
Okay. So the Riviera. I actually watched what was it? What was the name of it? Travel plans or travel
touring plans?
Touring plans. That's it. I watched a touring plans video where they actually went to one of these rooms that was on the corner, like in this area or something.
Mm-hmm.
Area, and the room was super tiny. Super tiny.
I've heard that.
Okay, so this, it says, with its castles and fairy tale village, Europe has long inspired some of the greatest Disney stories. Now that inspiration has shaped Disney's Riviera Resort, the 15th Disney Vacation Club Resort. This new vacation destination celebrates the grandeur of Europe, reimagined with a touch of Disney magic. So let's look at some of the pictures. First off, maybe we can see how small they are. This is like the suite area. Why is this not there? There it is. So these are the DVC rooms. And that's something that I did notice in this. Most of these rooms have pull-down beds, which is interesting to me. They're all like pull-down beds. That one's not. That's a bigger room. But one queen bed is a pull-down bed, especially if it's one on a corner. The shower looks really cool. The resort itself is beautiful. There's their little water slide right there. It's right there on the Skyliner. So if you are interested in staying there, you have Skyliner access to Epcot and to Hollywood Studios, which means they are not running bus services to those resorts unless the Skyliner's down, and then they would. That's one of the restaurants. It's, what was that? What did it say? Dining room at Topolino's
Terrace.
Fireworks view to Epcot. I want to see if I can find a picture of the small room. If I can't, I may go to the touring plans website and kind of bring it up and flip through it a little bit. Look at the food. The food looks good.
The food looks so good. I have been trying to find a reservation for September for the breakfast, but I cannot find one.
I want to eat there. I do at some point. Are we back to the front? Yes, we're just circling back. All right. So back to the resort itself. What? I popped out of the whole thing. Crap.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. She says, "Hi, Christy's Corner. I found you by Pete McDevitt's stream. I did watch your older streams. So thank you so much for being here, Lisa. We're glad that you're here with us tonight."
I think I'm going to be on Pete's Sunday night, like where he kind of like, what is it? Like asks you off the wall questions.
Oh, off the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's on this 22nd, 26th, something like that. It's the Sunday before I head down to Disney.
Okay, cool. Well, we are super glad that you're here, Lisa, and we hope that you stick around with us.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
We are in an insane group. Please don't let us scare you.
So again, this is a Disney Vacation Club resort. They have valet parking that's available. Again, they're in the Epcot area, so you can take the Skyliner to Epcot and to Hollywood Studios. I don't think you can see Hollywood Studios from the resort, but you can see Epcot. They have, again, the style is artsy and Disney touches. And then the Topolino's Terrace restaurant, the Disney Skyliner, a full range of accommodations. So I'm going to hop over and see if I can find touring plans, little video about it, and I'll just kind of show a little piece of touring plans video on the Riviera. So videos. It was posted like a couple months ago, I think.
Yes, Lisa. The DVC rooms are really nice, and you do not have to be a DVC resort a DVC member to book them, you can pay cash for them. But you do have to wait until about 11 to 10 months out from your trip to book, because DVC members do get first crack at them at 12 months.
Okay, so this one is actually a 2-person tower room. So not all the rooms look like this. This one's a 2-person tower room. Me kind of get to an angle. Oh, all right, here. This is probably a good angle. And then I'll just switch to the other screen so you guys can see it. What was that? Tour of 2-person. Here it is. Now, I'm going to make it big on the screen so you can see it better, and just remove me and Lena. And so, like, this is literally the room. It's like a pull-down bed. That's all there is. I'm going to turn the sound on.
And I'm not even kidding. This is the room. This is it. I actually legitimately LOL'd when I walked in here because I knew these were small. They're meant for 2 people. That's it.
That's so tiny.
Small.
Yes.
And
my ship on the cruise, my room on the cruise ship was bigger than that.
Yeah, like it's tiny. Wait till he pulls down the bed. I'm gonna. Oh
my gosh, it would be like you were. Like, have you seen the episode of How I Met Your Mother where Lily moves into that really dingy apartment? That is what this reminds me of.
Look how small that shower is.
Still.
Oh,
this is where the full closet here,
Okay.
ironing board.
Now let's go.
I can't even believe this. This is insanity.
Now just remember, this is only a 2-person room, and it's in their tower section. So it's not their full main rooms. But he also talks about the price and how ridiculously priced it was for such a small room. But he said the view is amazing. It's gonna go. Oh wait, there's the bed, and it's down.
Okay, a few other things I found out before we head outside here. When you open up the bed, not only do you get another piece of art, you also get in these little cubbies here. There is a plug with some USB.
Okay, some USB plugs in there. Look at him outside. So you have a
You can
really good
see
view.
kind of lots of stuff from here. But then looking this way, you get even more. Swan, dolphin.
Oh,
You
you
can kind of
see
make out the Tower of
right
Terror
there.
in the distance over there.
But yeah, the room is mega small. Mega small.
And you can...
I'm going to check in chat real quick before we go on. Yeah, they do look really nice, Lisa. Hi, Birdwell. Welcome in. Hi, Randy. Welcome in. By the way, Christy's Corner, I'm leaving a comment on your older streams and vlogs. Oh, thank you so much. But yeah, this DVC resort is beautiful. It's just, I wanted to show you this one particular room, and it's part of they describe it as a tour of 2-person tower suite at Disney's Riviera. And to me, I was just like, wow, I would think I would get claustrophobic in there. Oh my gosh, you just called Randy Ryan. You're hilarious. Okay, so let me unshare this and go back to our DVC Resort page and share that again. Can you guys hear my dog whining?
Poor Loki.
Oh, that one's Luna.
I was say, was that Luna?
Yeah.
It's usually Loki. I just blame everything on Loki.
It usually is. Okay, so that's the Riviera Resort. If we can't, let's look at some view rooms. So Tower Studio, and that's that 1-person or 2-person suite room. The one that we just saw is 12 points per night. The deluxe studio, which is a standard view, is 16 points a night. Deluxe studio preferred room is 20 points a night. A 1-bedroom villa is 33 points at standard and preferred at 41. A 2-bedroom villa at standard is 43 and preferred is 52. That's a lot of points for this very, very small room up here. But 20 points, I suppose, is not too bad. And 3-bedroom is 108.
And again, the points are based on time of year, so be aware of that.
So let's move on to we just did Riviera, so let's do some Saratoga Springs. I feel like we did do Saratoga. Or Vero. Did we do Vero?
We did Vero. We started out with the non-Disney ones, and then we worked our way back.
Oh, yeah. We started out the ones.
So we need Disney, to do.
But they're not at Walt Disney World.
Right.
That's right. I was like.
So Saratoga Springs. We've done Grand Californian. Then we'll skip to Grand Floridian after Saratoga.
Okay.
Yes,
I do remember that.
We are both travel agents with Magical Enchanted Vacations, and if you need some help with a trip, just message either one of us on Instagram. Our links are in the description of this video. But because it's Christy's stream, you might want to message her. Otherwise, you may not see me in the next stream.
I added this back.
You might find me like dead somewhere, and my poor students would be so sad.
Oh my gosh. I actually just booked one of our guests in the chat on a 2-night stay at Walt Disney World.
Randy, aka Ryan, because I can never call him the right name. So
I wasn't sure if he wanted me to say it, so that's why I guessed, but I'm sure he doesn't care. Randy.
It's Randy, but I call him Ryan because it happened for like multiple streams in a row.
No, I didn't even correct you.
And now he's just Ryan.
Oh, fine with me. I'll answer. Okay, he's good. Okay, so let's go back to that page. And now we are at Saratoga Springs Resort. I have actually walked through Saratoga Springs. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And what I like about it is it's really close to Disney Springs. So if you're doing one of those Disney trips where you're not going to a theme park, you're just kind of there for a few days. Maybe like we did a day at Disney Springs after we got off of our cruise. We didn't stay on property because it was booked. But you could totally spend a couple days at Saratoga and have all the food options at Disney Springs literally right across the bridge.
So the reason I ended up at Saratoga Springs is we were at, I don't remember where we were actually, and we needed to get to Disney Springs, and the next bus for Disney Springs coming was like 15 minutes, but there was one right there for Saratoga Springs. We're like, let's just take that one and walk over to Disney Springs. So we did. And it worked out just fine. And it was such a beautiful resort. Okay, so.
Gorgeous. And you can see the fountains and stuff from Disney Springs.
So they don't have very many pictures here, but we'll go through them. I will say that that room looks a bit dated.
I agree.
I bet they're probably in the process of, because they're redoing all of them. So they're probably in the process of refurbishing it. Oh yeah, those are the tree houses, right?
Yes.
I've seen a couple of videos on the tree houses from, I think it was Tim Trafford.
Yeah, the tree houses look absolutely gorgeous, and I think it'd be so fun to get a group of us together because there's several there. I think the tree houses can hold 6 or 8. I think there's 3 bedrooms in there.
I think it's 3 bedrooms and they hold 6. And
so
because one of the rooms has bunk beds.
Right. I think it'd be so fun to get together and all split the cost of a treehouse. So much fun.
Look at the beautiful.
And because it is a DVC, it does have a full kitchen and stuff in it. And Saratoga Springs is kind of based on like the whole racing thing, racing theme. So there's lots of horses and horse related and horse racing and things like that.
Another tidbit of information about this is that Saratoga Springs is actually the home of the office for the DVC. So, yes. So if you find a DVC person out in the park and you're like, oh, I want to talk about DVC, they will actually put you on a bus and take you to Saratoga Springs.
Yep, and this is the treehouse. That last picture was the treehouse picture.
Yeah. Okay, so the rooms start at about 10 points per night. And then if we look at the room rates, so Deluxe Studio standard room is 12. Deluxe Studio Preferred is 13. A one-bedroom villa is 24. One-bedroom villa Preferred is 26. Two-bedroom villa standard is 33 and Preferred is 37. Two-bedroom lock-off villa. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Standalone villa? Like it's off on its own?
I think so.
Okay. Standard is 33 and Preferred is 37. Treehouse are 39, and three-bedroom Grand Villa standard 67. Three-bedroom Grand Villa Preferred is 75. Dang, that's like a big difference. Like 75 to, well, I guess it's not that big of a difference, but it seems like a big difference. It's 8 points. It's crazy. So we already looked at the pictures. Dining options they have are. Why is it taking forever? Casual dining, quick service, and lounge. The casual dining is the Turf Club Bar and Grill. The quick services Artist Palette, the Paddock Grill, and Backstretch Pool Bar. And the lounges are On the Rocks. I like the name. Turf Club Lounge and the Backstretch Pool Bar. It's in the Disney Springs area, like we mentioned. Transportation from there is all buses. They're not on the monorail. They're not on the Skyliner. And amenities and recreation, they have, oh my gosh, it's taking forever. Sunrise yoga. They have some pools. They have the delight in 2 fantastic feature pools, plus 3 leisure pools. So aqua play areas, whirlpool spas, and more.
I love the idea of the sunrise yoga.
Yeah, I like that. They're right on Lake Buena Vista golf course, so you can see the golf course. They have tennis, basketball court, shuffleboard, horsing round recreation rentals, bikes, sports equipment, and more. Fishing, a community hall, a pool table, playground, wine place or show arcade, jogging trails. Most locations have jogging trails. The transportation is the buses. We're just not even going to talk about Disney's Magical Express. It's going away anyway. And they haven't brought the minivans back just yet, so we can't really talk about that either. Parking, of course, the deluxe resorts, I believe, it's 27 per night, if I remember correctly, from the last time I was there. And then they have a gift shop, the Artist Palette. They have wireless internet, which all the resorts do. The rest of this is just kind of typical stuff. They do have, interesting enough, they actually have child services, like where you can have a babysitter. And I think it's because they have the DVC offices there.
Yes.
Because when we went there for the DVC, we had to check our children into the child care, and there were children in there.
Yes.
So
and Randy had a really good point. He wants to know how much one DVC point is, and says it usually varies, doesn't it? And it does. It depends on where you are buying in at, and you can't buy just 1 or 2 points. You have to buy X amount. And if you are seriously looking at buying into DVC, I 100% recommend taking the tour. One, you get to explore some of the room setups that they have. Sometimes you'll get to go into actual resort rooms. Sometimes you will go into mock-up rooms that are there at Saratoga, and you will get ice cream afterwards. And when they did fast passes, you got 3 free fast passes per person, and sometimes they will give you a gift card to attend a presentation. And if you are staying on property, usually the gift card is more.
Yeah, they gave me a $150 gift card for mine, for my DVC tour. And the only reason I did it was actually to get fast passes so that we could ride Flight of Passage.
But be aware that sometimes the newest rides are excluded from the DVC presentation fast passes.
And Flight of Passage is. However, when I was talking to the DVC person, I said the only reason I'm doing this is so I can get Flight of Passage. And they said, okay, we'll make the exception and let you guys have Flight of Passage, but it's actually on our exclusion list.
So, and they're anytime fast passes. So make sure and use your regular fast passes when they come back before you use the DVC ones. Don't be early to scan your band because it will take one of your anytime fast passes. Make sure that you are even a couple minutes into your time frame. That way it takes the correct fast pass.
Yeah. So even though I did do this, do the DVC tour and all that, it was like 2019. I actually find it beneficial to be able to talk about this stuff. And I wasn't a travel agent in 2019. So there's that. Now we're going to move on to Grand Floridian. God's thinking. I wonder if there's something wrong with my connection because my work computer gave me the big blue screen of death literally right as I was about to log off.
Like, dun, dun, dun.
I know. I messaged my boss and was like, yeah, this happened.
I will be needing a new computer. Thank you very much.
Nah, I got it to log back on. I think we're all right. Why does it keep going to the same thing? Go back. There we go.
So we're ready for Grand Floridian, I think.
Yes. So if you want to see all the videos on all the other DVCs, or actually, this is the very last of our resort information for Disney. We've had several videos on it. We started off with the value resorts and then moved to moderate, and then the deluxe ones, which was 2 streams, and then the DVC was just 2 streams. You can check both of our channels because we rotate on whose channel it is every week. So you can check both of our channels and see that information if you'd like.
And mine are under playlists for Travel Talk.
Ooh, I need to do that. I need to make a playlist. I don't have playlists for that. Okay, so the last DVC resort is the Grand Floridian, and then I will toss it over to Lena for her to share her screen to do Shades of Green. And if you don't know what that is, we'll explain what it is after the Grand Floridian.
Yep.
So Grand Floridian starts out at 16 points per night.
I will say that the lobby of the Grand Floridian DVC is beautiful. If you haven't ever done like just went and explored the resorts on a day off, I highly recommend it. Walk in and wander around the lobby and wander around and look at the decor. It's awesome. It's themed on Mary Poppins.
This resort is just hands down beautiful. Let's go ahead and look at the gallery of photos. Let's see how many we've got. We don't have a whole lot here either, oddly enough. They're in the pool. I will say, as far as pools go, Grand Floridian's pool is the least impressive. And I think it's because they don't have a slide or anything really magnificent about it, but it does have a really pretty view. And this is a more renovated room. When I stayed there, we didn't have the fake hardwood floors. This one looks to be renovated. And they have a basin in their lobby. If you don't know what a basin is, it's like a soap shop, and they have Disney and themed bath balls and things like that. It's amazing. My room looked more like this room. We had a couch and everything, just like this one has a couch and the carpet. That must be Victoria and Albert's. Yes. And then they have the spa. That's pretty much what the curtains look like in the rooms. And then that's a suite. I think that's the end. Okay, so let's get cracking on this. We're going to view the room rates. We've been able to focus better on that, going through each one of them with having fewer, right?
I agree.
So the Deluxe Studio standard is 17 and Lakeview is 20. Bedroom Villa standard is 33. Lakeview is 40. 2-bedroom Villa standard is 46 and Lakeview is 55. Standard for 2-bedroom Lock Off is 46 and Lakeview is 55. 3-bedroom Grand Villa Lakeview is 112 points. Dang. That's a lot of points. So we're going to go to the tabs like we did before. I felt like it was easier to do it that way. We already did the room and the points. So dining. Dining, they have several different options. I've eaten at a couple of these, and I can tell you what I feel about them. So the dining options are fine signature dining, which is Victoria and Albert's. Character dining, unique themed dining, casual dining, lounges, quick service, in-room dining. So fine signature dining, you've got Citricos and Narcoossees.
That's how I pronounce it.
I don't know if it's Narcoossees or Narcoossees, but I think it's Narcoossees.
That's how I say it.
And both of those are signature dining. And if I remember correctly, both of them do take 2 table service credits on the dining plan when it returns. Victoria and Albert's is not on the dining plan. It is like a full course meal, and then it takes hours to do. If you're interested in seeing a Victoria and Albert's dining experience, you can check out the Tim Tracker. Him and Jen from the Jen Tracker did a whole video on it, and they have like a dress code and everything, and they have different, like, it looks like a place that you're going to leave hungry. I mean, they bring out 5 different services, but you look like you're going to be hungry by the time you leave there. Character dining, you've got 1900 Park Fair. I have dined here. It is a buffet style, which it's probably not open right now because they're not doing buffet styles, and if they are open, they're doing a family style instead. Your character dining it can vary. It could be Prince and Cinderella, and then the evil sisters and the evil stepmother. But I actually saw all 5 when I was there, so it's not always all 5, but you can see all 5. Your unique theme dining is Grandview Tea Room. I have not been there, but again, we've got I think it was Panda Guy and the Tim Tracker have done that tea room for like a brunch. Casual dining is Grand Floridian Cafe. I've also not been there. And I haven't been to the lounges, which is Sister Coast and Enchanted Rose. I have walked through the Enchanted Rose before it was open. Like, they had just finished construction on it and everything was done in there, but they didn't have it open. And they let us go in there and walk around. I have a little tour video of that if you want to check that out. I posted that in 2019, so you can go check that out. Quick service is Gasparilla Island Grill, Beach Pool Bar, and Courtyard Pool. Gasparilla Island Grill actually has a very good seasonal items, drinks and food. And they have like a very good breakfast. They have like this breakfast tart that's super, super good.
And it has a great view of the fireworks from Magic Kingdom.
Yes, it does. It has a really good view.
Right, that is between us and y'all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I still like the Polynesian's view better, but it does have a great view other than the Poly. And then the 24-hour room service, which I did not utilize when I stayed there. Ooh, amenities. There's pools. There are 2 pools. Neither of them have a water slide. They do have a really cool water play area for the children. It's really cool, and they're both heated. The pools are heated. I think all the Disney pools are heated. They have an arcade. DVDs, choose from what. I didn't realize that they had DVDs for you to borrow. Right now, they don't have water sports going on, but they normally have that option. But you are right there. Like, my room was literally, I walked out and right there was the dock. So I had water on both sides of me when I stayed there. They have a jogging path. The Magic Kingdom is not only on the monorail, but also walking distance. So there will be no buses going from the Magic Kingdom, from Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom. You've got strictly the walking path or the monorail. Now that the monorail to Epcot is now open, you can also get to Epcot via the monorail. The rest of the parks would be bus service. Movies Under the Stars. I did see this. They actually have this in the courtyard right by the pool. Well, it says courtyard pool. And it's just like this big screen. And it was so cute. These families had like big bean bags and were just sitting out there chilling. It was pretty cool. They have a spa, transportation at the resorts, which is, they mentioned the monorail right there. And they probably mentioned a walking path. We won't talk about Magical Express or minivans. Parking is, again, a deluxe resort. It costs money. I think, again, it's $27. It could be $25. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Shops. They have Basin. They have like an upscale designer clothing shop that has things like Tommy Bahama. And then they have your typical souvenir shop and a couple of other things. They offer you to, they actually have pet care where you can bring pets there. Laundry and housekeeping, of course. And they have babysitting offering there at Grand Floridian as well. All right. So let's stop that share. Let's go check on chat. Where are we?
Anna has joined the chat.
Hi, Anna. Welcome in. And now it's Shades of Green, which Lena will go over.
So Shades of Green is actually originally a Disney resort. It was the Disney Village Inn, I think, or Disney Inn. But it has been since relinquished to the Department of Defense, and it is technically considered government ground on Disney property, and it is for military only. And by military, I mean active duty military. So if you are active duty, if you are currently serving in the National Guard, if you are in the reserves, you are able to stay here. Now, at different points during the year, they will run a special where veterans, which anyone who has ever served, is allowed to stay here. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying these are some of the largest rooms on property, but even with the discount, if you are military and you qualify for Shades of Green, talk to myself, talk to Christy, talk to your travel agent, because sometimes with the military discount that Disney offers, it's cheaper to stay on Disney property as opposed to Shades of Green. So we're going to start with the rooms, and they have rooms and suites, and pricing is based on your rank. And so they have a standard room, a pool room, a junior suite, a garden suite, a family suite, and the palm suite. So we'll start with the standard. And it's 2 queen beds and a single sleeper sofa, TV, internet, mini fridge. It has a Keurig style coffee pot, bucket, bath amenities, etc., etc. And as you can see here, it tells you what the room rates are based on your eligibility. So a category 1 is for those E1 to E6. It is $139 per night. For a category 2, which is E7 to E9, Warrant Officer 1 to Chief Warrant Officer 3, O1 to Officer 1 to Officer 3, widows and 100% disabled veterans is $169. Current Warrant Officer 4 to Officer 410, DoD civilians, any foreign military and disabled veterans under the Equal Access Act is $179. And you can see the other rates for the other rooms, they do go up. The most expensive one is $469 for the Magnolia Suite, and the Palm Suite, which is also $469. As you can see across the board for the suites, it is the same price for junior suites and above. So it doesn't matter what rank you are for any of the suites, it is the same price across the board. The only exceptions are standard and poolside. So it talks about the different rules and regulations down here. Their website is shadesofgreen.org if that is something that you're interested in. There's not a whole lot of photos on the website, so that's kind of something we'll just kind of go over. Experiences. It is right behind the Polynesian. So if you are staying there, you can either wait for transportation to the parks, or you can walk over to the Poly, to the TTC, and utilize that transportation. But unless you are military, you cannot go to Shades of Green. They do have MPs stationed with their guns, and you must show proof of military ID to go on, because it is technically government property. So it's got tickets, attractions. If you are military and you're looking to book the military tickets, you can call Shades of Green. And with proper verification of ID card, you can book your tickets through them. They are cheaper for booking tickets than booking through Christy and I. 100%. If you are military, utilize this advantage that Congress has worked for to get for you. It is the best rate. 100%. Christy and I are not going to begrudge you this rate. Christy is prior service. My husband's prior service. You are talking to two military families right here that we want you to get the bang for your buck. Pools and the bus schedules. There's golf courses, events, and shopping. They do have a spa on property, the Magnolia Spa, that has a fitness center and pools. There's the Magnolia Pool and the Mill Pool Pond, which has a water slide, a splash area, and more. I'll see if they show any pictures. Yep. So here are the pools and the slides. Really nice pools, lots of lounge chairs, big bucket dumps. Back to wellness and see if we can look at the spa. It is called the Magnolia Spa, and they do have the prices. And if you're military, the prices are really decent for a spa package. So definitely make sure and check those out. Deals. This is where you're going to find some of their promotional packages, and they have them for every month, pretty much. So definitely check out, like, the Salute to Our Veterans. It's open eligibility for the months of January and December. This is kind of what I was talking about, where it was open to all. It's their Salute Our Veterans program. Is open eligibility for January and September. And it talks about the other discounts that you can get by staying there in other months. So that is under deals. For your stay, there's a letter from the general manager. There is a photo gallery, so let's kind of check that out. Here's a photo of Shades of Green. Main entrance. The main entrance reminds me a little bit of Wilderness Lodge. Front desk, your transport. Mangino's, which is one of the food areas. There is a nice big conference center if you're looking to have a family reunion. A pool, the Express Cafe, Garden Gallery, Evergreens, the Exchange Shopette. For those of you who do not know, the Exchange is like Walmart. It is called AFES, which is the Army Air Force Exchange, the ticket area, and fitness center. And they do have Facebook, Instagram, and email that you can contact them by. It does book up pretty quickly, so definitely if you are military, make sure and check that out as soon as possible if you're planning to stay there.
Wow, look, we got done with like 12 minutes to spare.
Hello, Christos Country Life. Glad that you're here. Welcome.
Welcome in. So next week, what do you remember what we have on our agenda going
next week? There's no travel talk next week. I am a special education parent, and next week is open house, and I get to meet the kids' parents. So there will not be a travel talk next Wednesday on the 18th, but it will be on my channel on the 25th, and we are going to be starting with the Universal Resorts, and we will go over the Value Resorts, which are endless summer resorts. So we will spend the whole time talking about endless summer.
I am actually booked there for my next trip. So stay tuned for like a room tour in the future. So go ahead, Lena, and say what you've got coming on.
Okay. Hello, my name is Lena. I am half of the Hall Family Adventures. And coming up on my channel, I am a daily video uploader. So currently the full month of August is about our trip on the Royal Caribbean ship Freedom of the Seas. It was a gifted cruise from Royal Caribbean for being a travel agent. I sailed over the 4th of July, left the next day actually, and I had a week cruise. It was fantastic. Right now I think we are in the road trip portion of the trip. So make sure and check that out. My husband Sam and I had a blast on that cruise, and we can't wait to go on another one when things kind of calm back down again. And then chronologically on Sundays, I have a live stream on my channel called Craft and Chat. I co-host that with my friend Sammy from Just Sammy Things. It is at 4 p.m. Central Time. We craft, we chat, we have a lot of fun. We chat about a lot of nonsense. It's great. Wednesdays are travel talk. Like I said, next week there is no travel talk, so the next one will be on the 25th on my channel. And then on Thursdays, I'm on Christy's channel with Magical Makeup with Christy, and I'll let her talk about that. And then on Fridays, myself, Christy, and Sammy make up what we call the Castle Chat crew. And this week it is on my channel, and it will be the Theme Park Adventures. My friend Melody, who is a Disney YouTuber out of Canada, will be our guest. And so I can't wait to kind of talk with her about some of her favorites in the parks. And then I do collabs, and that is where a whole bunch of channels get together, and they choose to do a craft or a recipe, or for Halloween they might tell a spooky story. And I've got a ton of those coming up, and I will tell you what those are because I have my little list here. I have the Happy Halloween collab. I have the Gobble Till You Wobble Thanksgiving collab. I have the National Pepperoni Pizza Day collab. I have the National Grinch Day collab. I have the National Nachos Day collab. Back to Hogwarts collab. National Talk Like a Pirate Day collab. And then I'm in some others that other people have created. Wonderful World of Walter is doing a Haunted Mansion themed collab, and I know Christy has several, but I will let her talk about those since those are hers and not mine. If you are interested in participating in any of them, please feel free to send me a message on Instagram, and my information is down in the description, and we would love to have you come over, check out our channel, and we are a lot of fun. What you see is what you get, and I'm a little nuts. Or a lot of nuts.
Okay, so I totally just put this stuff on my lips, and my lips are totally burning right now. But I love it.
Is it your lip plumper?
It's one of them. Yeah, it's like tingling, but this one's intense. Like it's more intense than any of the others because it's called Extreme. Actually, it's called Too Faced Lip
Well,
Injector.
then I would assume it would be more intense than the other ones if it's called Extreme.
Yeah,
Just saying. I mean,
just saying.
Just saying.
It is a really fun channel. Okay, so what do I have coming up? I don't have a whole lot this month outside of my usual. So I upload every Monday and Friday. I have been uploading more a bit lately because I've gotten people to like companies contact me asking me for reviews. So they'll send me something free. I'll make a video and review it and post it. And I try to get those out as soon as I get them done. So I don't want to like hold on to them and post them on my regular schedule. So I just kind of post them whenever they're done. I also post shorts pretty much daily just because I'm always posting reels and TikToks, and I repurpose them as shorts to kind of keep my channel active when I'm not posting my regular stuff, if that makes sense. So the only things I have scheduled for this month is, of course, we've got Magical Makeup with Christy. It's every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on my channel. And tomorrow's, we are doing a Haunted Mansion theme. So it's not going to be the same Haunted Mansion themed as the one I posted on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I post Disney, Universal, and fitness and makeup stuff regularly. And I did a Haunted Mansion look the other night where I painted my whole face and posted that. It looks really cool.
It's awesome.
I'll pull it up real quick.
I don't know why you didn't wait to do it until tomorrow.
Because it took me like 2 hours. I was not going to do it for 2 hours. No. That's why I did it.
When in doubt, start magical makeup early.
Right? So this is what it turned out to be.
It looks so cool.
Wicked. It's pretty wicked.
She looks hauntingly beautiful.
It did turn out pretty good. I had a couple of people message me and said, was that supposed to be Avatar? And I was like, dang it, I should have like repurposed it for Avatar too. Let me tell you how hard that makeup was to get off.
Oh, I'm sure.
So what I used my NYX cream shadow and put it literally all over me. I mixed it with water because you have to mix it with water in order to get it to go on good. And I think I used almost the whole tub all over. It was like this big. It's not like that big. It's not big at all. I think I used almost the whole tub all over me. So I definitely do not have enough to use all of it all over me again. Because it's a cream, it dries. The good thing is it doesn't flake, and it didn't flake and it didn't run off. When I use like face paint, it either flakes or runs off. This did not. I had to like literally scrub and scrub. And actually, I think you can still see, oh yeah, right there. You see that? I still have a little blue in my hairline. It doesn't want to come off. And then I also have TMI, but blue boogers. A little TMI there. I've got blue boogers from the makeup. I'm like, God, my nose itches. So then I'll go to the bathroom and I'll get a tissue. It's like, well, that's blue.
You know what you needed? You needed to do one with Blue by Eiffel 65.
Oh, I love that song so much. I'm blue. Okay,
I guarantee you need to redo that look and use it for Avatar and make it like an Eiffel 65 one. We have so many plans for that look now.
Well, I have to, if I'm going to do that, I have to get more of the NYX cream shadow because I don't have enough to do a full body like that again. Because I did my shoulders and my chest and my neck. Ooh. I did not do my ears because, good Lord, do you think I'm trying to scrub that off my ears? I was showing my boss the pictures, and he's like, "You didn't color your ears." It's like, dude, no. It was bad enough. I was like doing this, trying to get it off the edge of my nose. It was nuts. It was fun though. I will have a video coming out of that on the Haunted Mansions collab that is coming up with Wonderful World of Walter. Anyway, squirrel. Oh, so yeah, tomorrow's night is a Haunted Mansion look. I won't be painting my face, but I will be doing something. And we like to do makeup on this channel on Thursday nights. And I kind of just go over what I'm doing. You can watch me do it. I have a lot of people ask me for tips and tricks. So I usually try to say what my tricks are. I use tape a lot.
Just a spoon.
I used a spoon once. That was like trial. It was a TikTok thing. So also we do Castle Chat every Friday night. Again, it's on Lena's channel this week, and Travel Talk on Wednesday nights, and we rotate channels on that, of course. So my next big thing coming up, aside from my just regular posts, is I'm in Year of the Year. It releases on the 22nd. And it's the last year of the year I'm in for the year. I might do some more next year, but I'm not doing any September, October, or November, or December. I just didn't really want to. I wanted to focus on other things. Not that I don't enjoy Year of the Year. I really, really do. And it is hosted by Mary and Tony over at the Siskateers. It's something that they do every month. And then the next one is called Throw a Little Shade, Glam Party. And then I just edited my video today and uploaded it. It's scheduled to post on the 26th. It's where me and my magical makeup girls and some additional people have a swap. And we got t-shirts from my good friend Lindsay over at Welcome to the Simple Life. To do, so I had shirts made for all of us, and we all have the same shirts. It says, I don't throw shade, I blend it. It's super cute. Little shout out to Lindsay. If you're interested, I am a brand rep for my friend Lindsay over at Welcome to Simple Life. I'm actually wearing one of her shirts right now.
Lindsay's awesome.
This one is a vinyl shirt. She does all sorts of different types of shirts. And, I'm a brand rep, so most of the time when you see me wearing a printed t-shirt, Disney, Universal, or other, they're hers. I usually tag her on everything that I wear of hers, so anytime you see me, and if you like her stuff, go check her out. Tell her I sent you. Get your order on. Yeah, so the Throw a Little Shade. Then in September, let's see, we've got stuff that Lena's hosting, a Harry Potter makeup look, a Pirates collab, not makeup look, I'm sorry, a Harry Potter collab. I probably will do makeup look, even though I just did a Harry Potter makeup look for one of her other collabs, but I'll probably do another one.
What can I say? I blame Lindsay.
A pirate collab. Why do I keep twisting my hair? I don't know. A pizza day collab. I don't think I'll do a makeup look for that because I am not painting pepperonis on my face.
Please.
No.
Please.
Hi, Timothy.
Hi, Timothy. Give us a yes in the chat if you think that Christy should make her face look like a pepperoni pizza.
I do not want my face to look like a pepperoni pizza. Does anyone want their face to look like a pepperoni pizza? No. Okay.
Sadly enough, one of the kids I went to school with had a lot of acne, and some of the kids used to call him pizza face.
Oh, that's terrible. I've never had a lot of acne. I always have like that one breakout that hurts, and that's it. I don't usually have like a lot of acne.
See, the Hall Family Adventure says yes. You should do your look as a pizza, face as a pizza.
No, the Hall Family Adventure says S and then says yes.
S, yes. They're so excited they can't type.
In October, I've got an ear swap hosted by Mickey's Magic. It's a Halloween ear swap. I have not sent my box out yet, but I've had the ears boxed up and ready to go for like a month. Um,
Then you
I'm
have
hosting in
2 collabs.
I'm hosting in October a Beetlejuice collab. I am excited about that. I'm also doing a Beetlejuice makeup stream here soon, and we'll have guest McDorks pop on for that Beetlejuice stream. And just a hint, I'll be doing a makeup look for the collab, and I'll be recording it the night of the stream.
Woohoo!
I do. And then we've got Nightmare Before Christmas collab. I have done a Sally look before. I may or may not do another Sally look depending on what I want to do. I may choose somebody else. I don't know. I haven't decided. And then a pumpkin decorating hosted by the Siskateers on the 24th. Last year I did it at last minute, so I'll probably do the same thing this year.
The 24th? That's hilarious. Sammy and I are doing a live stream for a pumpkin carving thing on the 24th.
I saw that. I was like, that's the same day.
I had no idea.
It's the same. And it used to be called pumpkin carving, but they did pumpkin decorating because nobody carved last year. We all just kind of decorated. Then on the 29th, I have a Haunted Mansion look that I am posting, like that picture that I just showed you. I do a tutorial on how to do it. I've recorded it. I have not edited it because it's like 2 hours of footage. Whew, that's a lot of footage. And I'm only going to go through October because all this other stuff, and it's already like after 8. And then I got a Funko swap. I've got 2 on the 30th, a Funko swap and a Halloween collab that Lena's hosting. And then on the 31st, I have a Haunted Mansion swap, which I have my box sitting right there. It's been sitting right there for like 3 weeks, and I have yet to open it. I'll probably open it after the stream tomorrow night and record it wearing the makeup I put on my face tomorrow. So I'm all caught up. Well, you know what? I don't have much for our November and December, so I'll just list those. The nacho collab, which I'm still not sure I'm doing.
You are so doing it, and you're going to paint your face like a nacho.
I'm not painting my face like a nacho.
You take all the fun out of my life.
I painted my face like a watermelon last week.
You take all the fun out of my life.
Grinch Day, I already know what look I'm doing there. If you haven't seen my Grinch look, you can go check it out on my Instagram. I did not do a tutorial last year when I did it, so I can do a tutorial this year when I do my Grinch look. But it's going to be the same look or similar. And that's hosted by Lena. And then Christmas craft. Do I have to do a craft, or can I do like a makeup look?
You can do whatever you want, Christy.
Okay.
You know that I am so, they can't see me.
No, they can't see you. How does one paint their face like a nacho? Exactly.
You paint a tortilla, you paint a triangle on your face, and you make cheese squiggles.
Like, I don't want to paint my face like a taco. I'll think of something else. We'll do something else. We're not painting our faces like tacos. Welcome in Theme Park Adventures.
That takes all the fun out of my life. Peaches, quit picking at the wall, please.
So why do I have so many dang Christmas collabs? I've got the Christmas craft collab that you're doing, then the Jingle Bell Rock collab, then the Christmas collab that you're doing on the 18th, which is a DIY.
That's the 8th, not the 18th, darling.
I have 2 of them. I have the Christmas craft for the 8th and the DIY Christmas collab for the 18th.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm missing one on my own.
And then for 2022 already, we're doing Watermelon Day collab with inspired by my watermelon look from last week.
I have the one on the 8th and the one on the 1st.
Then what's this one on the 18th?
I don't know. I can come up with something.
Please don't. I'll remove it.
I'll get Lindsay's input. Christy wants another collab in December.
I'm good.
I'll come up with something. Don't worry.
I'm good. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. A lot, yes.
We are busy people over here.
So if you did not see the Haunted Mansion look, this is the Haunted Mansion look.
She looks very spooky.
And I got a little reel I can play for you. Oh, let me turn the volume up. I gotta say, like, I was like, I really need contacts for this. But that blue on my face really made my eyes look gray. And I was like, dang, I look evil.
You do? I was slightly scared. I'm like, that is my friend Christy, right?
I was like, look at those eyes. Because I'm like a chameleon. My eyes change colors depending on what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing blue, they're more blue or gray. If I'm wearing green, you can see the green in my eyes. I was like, dang, that blue really made my eyes look gray. It was nuts.
And then something I forgot to mention is that I am actually fundraising for Give Kids the World. Sam and I are doing the Walt Disney World Marathon in January in memory of my brother Howard. We are both raising money for Give Kids the World, which is a location in Florida where kids who are going on Make-A-Wish trip stays, and it takes $6,000 to send one family on a 1-week trip. And if you go to my Instagram and click on my bio in the Linktree link, it has both mine and Sam's links if you wish to donate and help out with that fundraising effort.
It looks like we've got somebody new that came in, but they haven't said anything yet. But that actually wraps up Travel Talk this week. Again, it will not be next week, but it will be the week after, and we will start on Universal Resorts. If you have any suggestions, if you want to know some information about anything in particular, just drop us a message and let us know, and we'll add it to our list. We do have a list going on right now, but we can always jump around on the list. We don't have to go in order. And in fact, anytime we get like some breaking news, we talk about the breaking news other than what's on our agenda for that week, which happened, last week?
The past few weeks.
The past few weeks, yeah. But thank you so much for joining. The next one will be the week after next on Lena's channel, so be sure to go check her out. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Magical Makeup with Christy.
See you tomorrow.